Hello everyone and welcome to today's duel video. I'll be using Ultra Athletes in this duel, used once before in Duel 366. That was Deck Request Duel, for which I normally have a regular duel video and then immediately after in the same video the deck profile, but that part of the video just didn't work out, had an error or whatever during editing, it didn't want to upload, so I just had the duel video for then, and I promise sometime soon, which is today, I'll be uploading the video with a duel and a deck profile in one video. Let's see, we get the signing deal. Miss Valley Falcon, interesting. We got midfielder, that's nice. Midfielder's nice to have. Let's see. Turn, you can try another UA monster. You can transfer the UA monster from your hand, different name. Talking to work isn't really working out that well yet. Loses equal the level of this monster for some of the effects. Monarch Stormforth would be nice if I would have actually any level 5 plus monsters. I'll just go signing deal. Let's see, I want special summon. Where is it? Basketball guy. This one. Cost me quite a lot of life points though. That's piercing damage. No, I don't actually want that. Where's baseball guy? Yeah, I want baseball guy. That's 1500 because it's a level 5. Yep. I could tell midfielder as well. Yeah. Why not? Normal extra things. Ah! That was the thing, something like that, or a torrential tribute. Get rid of me. Dang it! I ruined it there. Well, I suppose it's a risk that I have to take at some point, because eventually I'll have to get rid of Icarus attack, and they're bound to have more than that, just that specific wing beast in their deck. There we have our goalkeeper. What level is it? 6. So I can actually use it with Stormforth. Card effect, yes, that's good. Start of the damage step if you battles an opponent's monster. You can banish that opponent's monster to your opponent's second end phase. After this activation, I assume. Okay, anyway. Advance Ashoka. Ultra Athlete Goalkeeper. Cheap, cheap, cheap. Okay. Normal summon midfielder. Goalkeeper, attack directly. Alright. Opponent's monster, you can banish that opponent's monster. Just make sure I remember this right, because I have a feeling that even though I've thought about this strap card for a while now, that I'm gonna forget about it as soon as it becomes helpful. I'm fine with that. Dark Simorg. They wanted it there for Dark Simorg? That makes sense. Thank you. Also reading. Your opponent cannot set any cards on the field. Good thing, already have something that's set. Hunter L. 500 for each phase of wind monster you control. This thing is also wind. Yep. Your opponent cannot select a skill as an attack target. Okay. This card. It is useful. I'm going to use it. Trap card open. Ultra Athlete penalty box. What this means is I'm gonna have a turn without Dark Smoke on the field. They're gonna have a turn without Dark Smoke on the field, and at the end of their next turn, it's gonna come back because this turn they have an end phase, and the next turn they have another one. So Hunter Owl's down at 1500. Not actually sure why this is the start of the damage step in a battle step. I suppose they don't want a replay to occur, which only happens in battle step. Now the Hunter Owl's weaker, also because they don't control another wind monster. They don't do anything. Why didn't they attack? You could have at least dealt some damage. Like I would have dealt the black goalkeeper, but. Like, to not be destroyed. EP 102. It's on the card. Must have misread it. I got dice, which is nice because I was looking for something that I could actually beat 1500 attack. Goyo. No, let's see. If I try a dice, then I can actually special summon Taketomborg for Kandama. Get some 500 damage. Or Goyo to get a new monster on my side. Yeah, why not get Goyo? Actually stronger than some Morg. Yeah, let's do that. Triad Dice, Shokan. I also have to remember Triad Dice's effect because I don't really use it much, but you can banish it from the grave and negate the next attack from a monster the opponent controls. Speedroid, Taketomboga, Tokushi Shokan. Level Asano, Taketomboga. Level Asano. Mitsumena Daiso, Tuningu. Synchro Shokan. Goyo Guardian. Ikuzo Goyo. Attack. It's a good thing I didn't leave my speedroids on the field because that thing gained 1000 attack with them being there. That's 1300 damage. Thank you. Hantauro Tokushu Shokan. Goalkeeper direct attack. Take damage from midfielder, and only at their end phase do they get some more back. So far this is looking at. Do I have a rank 6 succeeds actually? I do. I have M7. Not gonna use it though. Alright. This is looking good. Goalkeeper can protect my UAs. Triadice can negate an attack. Things are looking good. Things are looking good so far. Yeah, get him back. Is this final turn? It might be. It's 100 damage. Yeah, final turn. Final turn. Wait, it's not. It's not final turn because I need Go Guardian for the overlay, but also for the attack. Different names shuffle as many monsters on the field as possible into the deck. Then special summon UA monsters from the deck that have different names for each. Go shuffle in the main deck, but those monsters cannot attack this turn. Wait, do I have a thing that can deal effect damage? Cowboy. I can deal 800 with Cowboy. Hunter, Owl, midfielder. I said final turn, but that's not actually final turn. I can use turnover tactics after. Although wait, no. I would use turnover tactics now. I could overlay into M7, get rid of their Samorg, and then Thunder Charger, because then I actually have something to beat their defense. And do some damage as well. Goyo Guardian to Goalkeeper. Overlay! Excesis Shokan! Secret Ptorbi! Messiah 7! Messiah 7 no Koka! Hatsuto! Dark Samorg, back to the hand. Messiah 7 でオーバーレイネットワーク再構築エクシーズチェンジはぁハンターオーロ攻撃方針に変更バトルガイアドラゴン守備強モンスターを攻撃 Do some good damage. It is Spore. That's some 1800 damage. And even if it would be less, I might be able to do something with midfielder Hunter Owl, and otherwise just get Cowboy. I'm going to finish off with your own monster, Hunter Owl! Direct attack! Yeah! I like finishing the opponent off with their monster if I get the chance. That was nice. Alright, I'll see you in just a moment in the deck profile. See you there. Welcome to the deck profile section of this video. Starting us off, some of the Speedroid monsters. Why do I have this in here? One, because I feel there's a little bit of synergy. Also, with Triadices allow you to play a few synchros, which did work out with Go Guardian today. Also, especially Terratop, but like if you have one of the a wind monster, like one of the other Speedroids on the field, also Takentumborg. It helps bringing out a monster that you can attribute for the Ultra Athletes, because except for Midfielder, which I do have 3 of, all Ultra Athlete monsters, all of them, are level 5 or above, so they need 1 or even 2 tributes to tribute summon. Sure, you can special summon them, but that's only if you already have an Ultra Athlete on the field. So if you have, let's say, Perfect Ace and Dreadnought Dunker in your hand, you can just tribute summon Perfect Ace with 1 tribute, and then special summon Dreadnought Dunker via its effect. That is a possibility. But for the rest of it, you need your tribute. So Terratop and, in a certain sense, Takentumborg as well, do allow you to get those tributes. 1 copy of Blockbacker. as the name would suggest, it's a defensive card. You can change the battle positions of monsters and even negate the effects of monsters the opponent summons. Dreadnought Dunker, I suppose the ace together with Powered Jersey in the first duel that I used it in Duel 366, inflicting piercing damage, and when it inflicts battle damage to the opponent, it can destroy a card. So definitely an offensive card, as once again the name does suggest. I really like how the different positions in different sports work with their effects. It really makes a lot of sense. Goalkeeper is your defensive card. It's the final thing that stops the opponent from scoring a point, or in this case destroying your monster, because Goalkeeper can stop a monster from being destroyed by battle or card effects. Midfielder, a very useful card to have. Like stats wise, it's one of the weaker ones, natural, because it is a lower level than the rest. However, it is a monster that during the opponent's turn, or during either player's turn, that also means during the opponent's turn, allows you to swap out a UA that you have on the field for one that you have in your hand. So because normally let's say you want to summon Rival Rebounder, you can only do that during your turn. Let's say you want to use Goalkeeper's effect, but you don't have it on the field, you have it in your hand, and you only realize you need it during the opponent's turn. You can't summon it unless you use Midfielder. Midfielder can allow you to play the UA from your hand that you really need at that time. It also allows you to trigger some of the effects. I believe Perfect Ace is one of them. No, it's one of the other cards. Here, Rival Rebounder. If this card is supposed to summon during the opponent's turn. We'll get to the exact effect later, but it triggers when it's special summoned during the opponent's turn. It's UA Midfielder that allows you to do that. Things like, I suppose, a Waste of Dragon Souls, Call of the Hunt to do it as well, but it's Midfielder that normally triggers it. UA Mighty Slugger. Oh, by the way, about Midfielder, it's also your only normal summon. So if you don't have your Speedroids, this thing is your normal summon. That's what you have. But if this is your normal summon, then you can normal summon this, immediately return to the hand to special summon one of the others through their effects. So that does work out. Mighty Slugger, baseball, likes attacking. So this is definitely an offensive card. If it attacks, the opponent can't activate cards or effects until the end of the damage step. So no Mirror Force, no Rush Recklessly, but also no Rico, Lightsworn Hunter, no Man-Eater Bug, no Dandelion, things like that, because those effects still activate within the damage step. Then we have Perfect Ace. Once per turn of the opponent's turn, when a card effect is activated, you can discard a card to negate the activation. A defensive card can help you negate some of the opponent's cards. Like this may not trigger upon a special summon during the opponent's turn, but if you know that they have something big that they want to play, and you want to be able to negate it with Ace, but you only have it in your hand, you could use Midfielder's effect to get Ace back out on the field, to be able to then use its effect to stop whatever the opponent has. Make sure you actually place Ace in the field before they activate the effect, because otherwise you can't actually negate it. Rival Rebounder is next. If it's normal summoned or it's special summoned during the opponent's turn, you can special summon the UA from the hand or graveyard. So you can get something back that's destroyed, or you can get an additional thing from your hand that you feel will really work out. Maybe a Slugger, maybe a Dreadnought Dunker, maybe a Goalkeeper, whatever you have available at the time that you feel is useful. I have an instant fusion into Norden to generally help you special summon Midfielder back. Can also help with getting a tuner to be allowed to allow you to use Synchro Summon or a Terror Tap. Or it's just there if you really have to, just to be a tribute for a tribute summon of one of the UAs. Generally not what it's used for, but it is a possibility. I have 2 Mystical Space Typhoons to get rid of opponent's spells and traps. Reinforcements of the army to search for the midfielder, because it is a very useful card in the deck. Soul Charge to get multiple monsters back out, because if there's no way for you to bring out your first UA, then comboing with them using their effects can be really difficult. So using Soul Charge to bring back your monsters can be very useful. 2 Terraforming to search for the 3 UA Stadium in the deck. Very useful card, we'll get to that in a second. The Monarch Stormforth at 2 copies, also a very useful card, which you can use to be able to actually tribute summon your monster, your Rebounders, your Goalkeepers, your Perfect Ace, your Mighty Slugger, if you don't have your Terror Top or your Midfielder, or you just don't want to use them. You can just take out an opponent's monster, just play your Tribute Summon. In addition, if the opponent has a really strong monster that are hard to take out, that's hard to beat, let's say Cosmo Dark Destroyer, you can use the Monarch Stormforth to just get rid of it, and play your monster. And in addition, Monarch Stormford doesn't target, so it can be used on Dark Destroyer, and it doesn't destroy the card, it just tributes it and therefore sends it to the graveyard. So Dark Destroyer can't even summon a new Cosmo monster. Nice there. Power Jersey has seen a lot of action in Duel 366. If you want to see it in action, go watch that duel. Gives 1,000 attack and defense to a UA monster. That's very nice. If the equipped monster destroys an opponent's monster by its attack, second attack during the same battle phase. Doesn't have to be in a row, but it has to be during the same battle phase. And during the standby phase, I should say. No, your standby phase. Yeah, during your standby phase. If this card was sent to the grave because the monster it was equipped to was swapped out to the hand through, let's say it's equipped to a Mighty Slugger, but you swap it out to your hand during main phase 2 to special summon Blockbacker. Then your standby phase, you can just get Power Jersey back to use it on Blockbacker, to use it on a Slugger if you summon it again, things like that. You can just get the monster back. Also, if you swap it out with Midfielder, you can get your Power Jersey back, which is very nice. Signing Deal, very useful to set up anything you need for, not necessarily tribute summon, because generally you just play immediately what you want. 366, that was Dreadnought Donker in I don't think I actually used it in this duel. I know I summoned Mighty Slinger. Was it this duel? No, that was the previous one that I didn't actually upload because the opponent quit quite early. Does cost you quite a bit of life points, but things can definitely help you bring a monster out that you really need. UA Stadium. If UA monsters normal summon to your side of the field, you can get a UA from deck to hand. Midfielder works with that. You just normal summon it, works. Or you just special summon a Terra Top and then tribute summon, which is a normal summon, your Mighty Slugger or your Perfect Age or something like that. You get a new monster to your hand, which you can then special summon. Like you can special Terra Top, tribute summon Mighty Slugger, but you really just want to use Dreadnought Dunker. Then you add Dreadnought Dunker via UA Stadium, swap out Mighty Slugger back to your hand, special summon Dreadnought Dunker via its effect. Boom. Also, once per turn, if UA monster special summon during if UA monster is special summoned to your side of the field, all monsters you currently control gain 500 attack. Permanently. So if you have that, let's say you have Midfielder out and a Slugger and an Ace. Yeah, your Slugger is at 2800 attack due to the special summon of Perfect Ace during that turn. Yeah? That's a once per turn, not once per your turn. So let's say it's the opponent's turn. You use Midfielder's effect. Swap out Perfect Ace. Special summon, I don't know, you have a goalkeeper. UA Stadium will once again trigger and give a boost, and then Mighty Slugger after 2 special summons will already be a 3300 attack. That's really nice. They have UA Turnover Tactics, which can allow you to get rid of some of the opponent's annoying monsters, strong monsters. It can get you some newer UAs that you really like. Do note you can't actually battle with them. They can't attack that turn, but you can still use them for Xyz, Synchro Material, things like that. Then UA Penalty Box. It was seen in action today, getting rid of an opponent's monster that comes back during their second end phase after the effect was used on him. But it does get rid of the opponent's monster, which allowed me to do some direct attacks, steal their Hunter Owl because they didn't have another wind, which wouldn't allow me to attack Hunter Owl. And although it wasn't used, if this card is in the graveyard, you can banish from the grave, add a UA spell from deck to hand, which can be your Stadium, if you want that. Turnover Tactics, if you want to swap some multiple stuff out. Signing Deal, if you just want to get one new monster out, or your Power Jersey, because it just is a very good card. Extra deck-wise, I have Norden to go with Instant Fusion. A few Synchro possibilities, Kendama and Goyo Guardian for level 6. For 7 of Black Rose, and Yazu Evil of the Youngsing, and then Stardust Dragon for level 8. I have MX Saber Invoker and Totem Bird for the rank 3 Xyzes, like to be used with just the Speedroids. This thing allows you to summon an Earth Warrior, which would be the midfielder, to get that out if you want it like that. Then Gaga Cowboy, Abyss Dweller, and Castel for the regular rank 4 Xyzes, which you generally just summon with your midfielder, and I suppose your Norden. Then a Downer Magician to play over your Totem Bird or your Invoker. Let's say you summon your Invoker. You summon your midfielder through its effect, and then play Downer Magician on top of that during your main phase 2. That's a possibility. Volcasaurus, you can do that via an Xyz summon of, let's say, a Mighty Slugger and a Perfect Ace. Generally, Thunder Charger is there to work with Volcasaurus, because Volcasaurus can't attack directly during the turn you activate its effect. But in this case, it did work out with M7 as well. who can just use its effect as soon as you summon it, because you're not summoning it via a Concealer monster. It's just through its regular method of using 2 level 6s. For the side deck, just some cards that I thought about. Mystical Space Typhoon for some extra destruction. Same thing with Twin Twisters. Twin Twisters generally preferred most of the time these days, so that's another option. Solemn Strike, just a very good card. Same for Solemn Warning. Bottomless Apple, Torrential. Denko Sekka, I don't actually have a lot of set cards, just Penalty Box and maybe Turnover Tactics. I'd set and Mystical Space Typhoon during my turn, but Denko Sekka can help if I have a lot of months I can push with. Doesn't happen that often that I can really go for an OTK immediately, so generally I don't really play Denko Sekka in the main deck. Imperial Iron Will to stop banishing, which is really an anti-meta card. Royal Decree can be used as well against decks that use a lot of traps, because once again I don't really use a lot. I could even swap them out for multiple Royal Decrees. Soul Drain is another anti-meta card against some decks that really use monster effects in the graveyards, and Banish as well. Burning Abyss, Cosmo being some of them. And then number 101, Silent Monarch, is another option for a rank 4 monster that you can use in the extra deck. Alright, that was the deck profile for the Ultra Athlete deck. If you're going to use this deck and you like it, let me know. If you don't like it, also let me know if you have any tips of ways to improve it or other combos or ideas you have for the deck. Let me know in the comments and I'll reply back. Maybe try them out, and then I will see you in tomorrow's daily Yu-Gi-Oh video. Goodbye.